Once upon a time in a small, mysterious town called Mystic Falls, there lived a high school student named Elena Gilbert. Elena had just lost her parents in a tragic accident and was trying to find a way to move on with her life. Little did she know, her life was about to take an unexpected turn. One day, she met Stefan Salvatore, a charming, mysterious new student. He seemed perfect in every way, but Stefan had a secret: he was a vampire. As Elena grew closer to Stefan, she discovered more about the dark history of Mystic Falls. His brother, Damon Salvatore, returned to town. Damon was everything Stefan wasn't: reckless, dangerous, and full of chaos. Yet, despite their differences, the two brothers were bound by their shared past and their connection to Elena. As Elena tried to navigate her feelings for both of the Salvatore brothers, she learned that Mystic Falls was full of supernatural secrets, including witches, werewolves, and ancient vampire curses. In the midst of all this, Elena realized she wasn't just a normal girl, she was the doppelgänger of a powerful vampire named Katherine Pierce, who had once caused havoc in the town. Katherine's return stirred up old tensions, and the brothers found themselves facing threats from all sides. But the greatest danger came from an ancient vampire named Klaus Mikaelson. Klaus was an original vampire, the first of his kind, and he wanted to use Elena's blood to break a curse that had been placed on him centuries ago. As Klaus threatened the lives of everyone Elena loved, the Salvatore brothers put aside their differences to protect her. The battles continued as Elena struggled with the consequences of being a vampire herself. The town was constantly under attack by supernatural forces, and Elena's relationship with the Salvatores became even more complicated. She found herself torn between the two brothers, Stefan, who had always loved her selflessly, and Damon, who pushed her to explore a darker side of herself. Meanwhile, new threats arose from the Heretics, a group of vampire witches with their own plans for Mystic Falls. But despite all the chaos, Elena found herself growing stronger. She learned to embrace her vampire nature, though it came at the cost of her humanity. She and Damon eventually became closer, while Stefan struggled with his own demons, torn between his love for Elena and his desire to keep her safe from the dangers of being a vampire. As time passed, the town faced even more sinister forces. Elena's friends, like Bonnie Bennett and Caroline Forbes, fought to protect each other. Stefan and Damon had to confront the darkness within themselves, and it seemed like no matter how much they sacrificed, there was always a new enemy on the horizon. Eventually, after many battles, betrayals, and losses, the Salvatore brothers faced their ultimate challenge. They discovered that the biggest threat of all was not Klaus, or any vampire, but the very force of nature itself, the darkness within their own hearts. As Damon and Stefan made their final stand against the evil forces threatening the world, they each had to make painful choices. Stefan made the ultimate sacrifice, dying heroically to save Mystic Falls. Damon, forever changed, found redemption through his love for Elena. Elena, who had been through so much, finally found peace and was reunited with Damon in the end. The story of the Vampire Diaries concluded with a bittersweet yet hopeful ending. Through love, sacrifice, and an unbreakable bond between friends, Mystic Falls was saved, and the characters found their way to peace. Their story was one of love, loss, redemption, and the power of family, no matter how complicated or supernatural it may be.